Back in June, President Donald Trump called for a tougher U.S.-Cuba policy.
I am canceling the last administration's completely one-sided deal with Cuba.
As promised, the Trump administration has unveiled several changes that will affect Americans who travel to Cuba. Visitors from the United States will be required to tour the country in organized groups, leaving certain Cuban hotels and businesses off limits to Americans. The policy is not new, but instead reflects prior U.S. policy before former President Barack Obama eased travel restrictions to Cuba in 2015. Despite the changes, diplomatic ties are intact and embassies in both countries will stay open. Trump administration officials say the move is sending a message to the Castro regime, channeling money away from the Cuban military and back toward the country's private sector. On the streets of Havana, some worry that the latest decision might discourage tourists and be counterproductive.
I think, if anything, they should expand the relationships and let young people like Carlos. Come here, Carlos. Come here. Get this guy. This guy is a Cuban, and he's an excellent guide, and he's really helped us understand, what's going on in this country, and that's I think got to be done more open to, especially to Americans.
The Trump administration's outlined changes are set to take effect later this week. Elizabeth Cherneff, VOA News, Washington.